So I know some of you have YouTube channels, maybe you want to start a YouTube channel, or maybe you're just curious how it can change your life, even if you have a very small audience. And I want to share with you all the ways. I wrote down 7 in which YouTube has changed my life with less than 1,000 subscribers. Right now I only have 500 subscribers. I've had other channels, the most I've had was like close to 3,000 subscribers, but these lessons apply, these benefits apply regardless of how many YouTube subscribers you have. And sometimes we think that it's not worth sharing because maybe no one is going to watch it, maybe you won't get the views. But listen, even if you get 1 view, even if you get 10 views, it's literal people watching your content. Regardless of the numbers, if you have a calling to share something, it's because there is someone out there who is waiting to receive it and whose life can change because you share it. So I'm gonna give you today all the perks, I guess, of having a small YouTube channel. One of the main things, which is the number one thing that I'm gonna give you right now as a benefit, is that you have a sense of community and connection with like-minded individuals. No matter how many views you get, the people that vibrate to your content, especially in the very beginning, are the people that you have the closest connection with. And even though like I don't have that many followers, I feel like you guys, the people that really watch me, we're so similar, like we're like so family. I really feel this, and I'm sometimes amazed by the comment sections because I'm like, people are smarter than me. So it's a sense of community. You get to connect with people who are like you, that sometimes you would never meet because maybe they're on the other end of the world and they are also sitting alone by themselves waiting to find someone like them. But it starts with one person putting themselves out there, and sometimes that gets to be you. If I never made videos, I would never have people who relate with me actually find me and relate with me, right? Number 2 is actually the best tool for getting to know yourself, for bettering yourself, for developing confidence, self-love, and everything that is related for becoming your best version. Because when you make videos, especially when you edit them, you really get to see yourself and you get to learn who you are. Sometimes, you know, it's funny, if someone made a video of you without your awareness, you might really be shocked and see certain things about yourself that you never knew before. So it's one of the best tools to develop yourself and to actually develop confidence, because believe it or not, I used to be super camera shy. My mom is probably watching this laughing right now. Like I would hate pictures. I would hate being on camera. I would be that person that's like, please do not include me in the picture. I will take the picture. Just don't put the camera on me. Okay. So I was very camera shy. And so right now I feel a lot more comfortable with myself. I feel a lot more comfortable with speaking to other people because I really just look at it like you're just speaking to other people. It's not this magical thing, you know, and life is really not that important. Nothing really matters as much as we make it matter. But I am off on a tangent. Even with me, like I heavily judge sometimes my past videos, even when I make it the previous video, because when I edit and I watch it, I see certain things about myself and I'm like, oh, actually this thing I said here, or this thing I did here, or this thing I wore or showed up as is not really me. That's not really what I like to do. And so literally sometimes, but literally the next video, I've already outgrown my previous version because I saw something I didn't like and I'm like, okay, I'm changing this, I'm changing that. That doesn't resonate. I don't like this anymore. I don't like how that looks. It just gives you so much more self-awareness, and your entire life is based on you, right? So when you change, your entire life changes. The next thing is a sense of purpose, because I've spent a long time feeling like I don't have a reason to exist, and making videos has really given me a sense of purpose. It has given me a sense of belonging. It has given me a sense of fulfillment for a while anyways. It has given me a sense of that I'm doing something that matters, like there is a reason for me to be on this earth. It gives you a sense of purpose. The helicopters outside agree. It helps you to express yourself, and I'm really intermingling multiple benefits into each of these categories because I feel like they're all connected. It gives you a sense of accomplishment, a sense of value, and it really makes you feel better about yourself, and it fills a hole sometimes that you didn't even know you had. So I do think it's a beautiful way to express yourself, whatever that is for you. You know, I saw some comments from some of you guys like you want to share your music or your meditations or something. do it, okay? Do it right now. I mean, you finish watching this video, but do it seriously, because if you want to share it, it's because there is someone who wants to receive it. There's literally someone waiting for you to speak it. I only make videos now that I feel authentically I want to make. I stopped forcing content creation because I feel that every time I want to record something, I want to talk about it, it's because there's someone waiting to receive it. There's someone who wants to hear it, and that's often confirmed for me by the comment section. But even if you don't get comments, that doesn't mean they didn't make an impact. Sometimes I watch videos, and even if it changes my life, I don't always comment on it. Sometimes I'm just like, oh wow, this really changed my life, something clicked. I just receive the download from a video and I move on with my life, and the creator would never know. So sometimes even if you make something, just trust that it's changing someone's life, and at the very least, you are expressing yourself and you're fulfilling the purpose that you are here to create, which, by the way, seriously, don't even think about who's gonna watch it. Even if no one watches, it's still important. And by the way, no one watches usually means you get like 5 or 10 or whatever number of views, but that's still real people, which is funny. I made a mistake a few days ago. I have another YouTube account, which is my main account, with my YouTube Premium on that account, and I upload privately like the self-talks that I do with myself, and by accident I made one of them public, and it was literally titled Self-Check-In with Myself, December 16th, 2024. It was me in my bed without makeup, just like this, like in the dark, talking to myself. I don't even know what I said. It was like a check-in with myself. I probably had to give some kind of reminder for myself or something. It was like a 3-minute video. And then I have a vidIQ, which is a software that tracks how many views you get. And I'm like seeing that I'm getting views, and I'm like, who's watching this YouTube dead channel? And I realized I made that video public. Okay. Not something I ever wanted to share with people, because the stuff I want to share is the stuff that's relatable, that you can receive. So point of this is that 20 people, sorry to the 20 people who had to witness this, but still someone is watching it. That YouTube channel, by the way, has like 62 subscribers. I don't upload on there. It's my first ever YouTube channels where I started, when I started getting these downloads, maybe like 3-4 years ago. And I am so different now. Like, it's crazy to me to watch my own growth, like from then to now, and it really gives you like a sense of self-diary, and it helps you to appreciate the growth that you've had. So anyways, that channel literally has like 62 subscribers from like years ago when I first dived into it, because I just enjoyed sharing. And now I go back and I watch, and sometimes it's helpful for me. It feels like my past self is guiding my future self. So literally it's helpful for you. Sometimes we help other people, but by helping others, we also help ourselves, you know? And at the very least, if you want to create something, if you make videos, it's free storage, okay? Literally, I upload these talks to myself privately on there because I don't want to have space taking up on my phone. So it's free storage, okay? But also you get to share with others. This is really weird. But anyways, but I really see it as whoever is meant to receive your content is going to receive your content. And that's all you have to know. There are YouTubers that I know, they have like around, I think, 2,000 subscribers. And their views are like 20 views, 5 views, 10 views, but I watch it, okay? I go over there and I watch it, and I'm like, this is good. This is downright helpful. And sometimes I comment because I'm like, please don't stop, because like that person is not necessarily getting the most views, but that's their purpose. And sometimes the best things in life, they're not going to resonate with everybody. You may not resonate with everyone. You may not resonate with millions of people, but you will resonate with the few people who are meant to receive the medicine, quote unquote, that you have that's meant for them. Some of the most powerful things, some of the most sacred things in life are not available to the public. They're not available to the public. Even some of the most powerful things that personally that I have, like even light language, that I actually made a video and then I privated it because I made it private because like I don't want to share it with every single person because I want it to be exclusive for only a few people. So it's because when I spoke light language, I've been speaking it for many years, something very different came through and I was like blown away. So my instinct was share it, but then I was like, you know what? I might share it with a few people. So sometimes, even if no one is watching, quote unquote, that doesn't devalue your content. That doesn't mean your content is not good enough. It just means it's just a different audience that needs to receive it. And sometimes that's not the biggest audience out there. It doesn't have to be, right? It's not the quantity, sometimes it's the quality. And so it depends on what is meant to happen for you specifically for this time period, for your journey. And one thing I will say is that I am so grateful that I started making videos and that I do make videos because it fills a purpose in my life that I wouldn't otherwise fulfill. And really sometimes the comments that I get from you guys, it makes me feel better. It helps me as well. And it helps me to know that I helped someone else. It just makes me feel better about myself and about life, okay? So if you are doing YouTube and you're not getting the biggest growth or the biggest traction, just know that it's okay. You don't have to. Even if you get like 100 views, that's 100 people. Imagine 100 little humans watching you. That's not nothing. Social media blows things out of proportion, you know, and sometimes having like a smaller channel gives you more an opportunity to connect with people, you know, because I don't have that big of an audience. I can really connect with people who are in my audience. I can really talk to you guys in the comments sometimes and all of that. And so I love it, okay? So don't think that if you're not going somewhere with your YouTube, like it's not blowing up the way you wanted to. Listen. If it's meant to, it will blow up. Yes, you could potentially manifest it. For me personally, it's not something I'm really focusing on because I haven't fully made up my mind that I even wanted to go viral, okay? I don't care at this point. Like, I don't have it on my radar, okay? I have other things on my radar that I'm working on that I feel is my calling, it's my purpose, like it makes me come alive. So it took me a while to really see the positives of it because I also saw it as like, oh my God, maybe my YouTube is not growing. I shouldn't be doing this because like I'm getting only a few hundred views. But it's like, it's not about the views. It's everything else. And I also don't think I could stop making videos. Like I will always forever make videos because it just feels like it's something that I need personally for myself that helps me to express, it helps me to share. And sometimes I literally have downloads. And I'm like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it just needs to be shared, okay? So I hope that this was helpful. I hope it helped you to inspire you in some way or just shift your perspective about the metrics, about YouTube, about content creation, and about the fact that you don't have to be ready. You don't have to have it all figured out, okay? I don't have nothing figured out, okay? I just take it one step at a time and somehow I always have content. I don't know where it comes from. Literally, sometimes I make a video and I'm like, this is it. This is my last video. I'm not making any more content. A few days later, I want to make a video. It just keeps coming to me, okay? Because maybe there are people that want to receive it, okay? And so I'm just going with that. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to know where it's gonna go. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to feel comfortable. You just have to decide that if you want to share something, literally someone else is waiting for you to share it. So it's the most selfish thing to do to not share it, okay? So please do yourself and others a favor and share it. It will change your life regardless of how many views you get. And who knows, you might get lucky and go viral. So there's always that, okay? So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope this was helpful. Sending you lots of love and I'll see you in the next one.